multi-purpose complex sa Laguna as we bring to you once again the live and continuing coverage of the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League presented by Extreme One Stop Shop Appliances. It's Jokto and the rest of Makati Manila Kingpin wanting to snap their losing streak. They're on a 13-game losing skid, the longest here in the Mpbl. Going up today against the Marikina Shoemasters, who are on a losing streak of their own. 2 straight defeats coming at the hands of 2 of the Titans here in the Mpbl, the San Juan Knights and the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards. The Shoemasters at 3-10, while Makati Manila Kingpin at 1-14. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, happy Balanya together with Coach Aldo Panlilio, bringing you the action today. This is the 3rd game of your Monday triple header dito sa Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Aldo, 2 teams at the bottom of the team standings. Both teams relatively young compared to the other squads in our league. What can you expect from these 2 teams today?
Well, today I expect a good running game today. As you mentioned, Abby, that the squads are very young and they're looking to establish their what strengths they have against each other, and hopefully they'll be able to do what they do in practice, finish it well, and just have the game that they want to have today.
All right, we also have the 3rd member of our broadcast panel, Ms. Gianna Lianes, bringing the action from courtside today. Gianna, Marikina missing Yves Sazon today, and Makati, I think they're full force today. What can we expect from both teams?
It's going to be very interesting because we have parallel stories. 2 coaches that have been coaching in the MPBL for a while, but teams filled with players that are very young. Sabi nga ng dalawang coaches, it's all about who's going to have the right mentality today that they can really win, and that's who's going to get that win. What do you guys think?
Interesting storylines prepared for us today by Gianna. We'll be hearing more from her during the game. Pero tingnan muna natin ang team standings bago tayo dumako sa previous games sa mga parehong kupunan. As we mentioned earlier, Marikina and Makati at the bottom of the team standings. Marikina at number 10, Makati dead last at number 11.
Well, right now, these 2 teams are going to look to build on what they can, salvage what they can, maybe come out with a few good games to end the season, but right now it's the battle of the 10th and 11th place of this division. And again, let's see if they can build. The teams are relatively young and the coaches are very good. Maybe they can build on something after this game.
Well, ito Marikina, they have still 8 more games remaining, while itong Makati, still 6 more matches remaining in this season. Remains to be seen if they can still catch the playoff bus towards the latter part of this season. Pag-usapan muna natin ang Marikina Shoemasters. They lost their last game against the San Juan Knights 81-67.
Well, despite being the disparity of the standings, the game was pretty close. 33.8% field goals for Marikina and 29 out of 62 for 46.8% field goals from San Juan. The assist 22-13 in favor of San Juan, and the bench points of Marikina 40 in favor of them compared to the 26 of San Juan. Marikina with the bench points still might be good today.
And it remains to be seen if Marikina can duplicate that kind of performance from the bench today, as they are without a lot of players, including their top scorer, si Yves Sazon. But this guy, ito si Jason Apiso, he has been carrying the slack for his team so far, only averaging 3.6 points per game, but had 17 and 15 in that last game.
Monster game, 17 points, 15 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. Hoping he can replicate that game today or something close to it. They're going against the young team as well, so I'm looking forward to seeing this guy's performance tonight.
Well, ito si Jason Opiso came over from the Caloocan Excellence, a new addition for the Marikina Shoemasters. Dako naman tayo sa kabilang panig sa Makati Manila Kingpin. Lost their last game, another huge decision against the Rizal Centro Mall Golden Coolers, 95-73.
As we can see, a lot of disparity in this game. Rebounding, 12 more for Rizal. Points in the paint, 62 to Rizal, and Makati only with 46. Bench points of Makati is where they shine in this game. 42 for Makati and 29 for the Rizal Centro Mall. Hopefully this game, Makati will be able to up their numbers in the rebounding and points in the paint, and as well raise their field goal percentages.
Well, the boys of Coach Biz Valencia were actually in this game. They were leading at halftime before Rizal was able to go on a run, and they never looked back. Ito si Kobe Pableo, he has been playing consistently in the past matches so far. 8.9 points per ball game this season, 16 points against Rizal, including 17 rebounds.
Again, another monster game, 16 points, 17 rebounds, and 4 assists. These young guys showing good potential, and hopefully they'll be able to build to what in this game today.
Well, let's see which teams will be able to arrest their losing skids in today's game. Marikina on a 2-game run, while itong Makati 13-game losing streak, the longest rather, so far this season. Let's turn you over to Richard Tampos for our player introductions.
Excitement continues. Completing our triple header here at Santa Rosa Multipurpose Complex, the Lion City of the South, city of Santa Rosa, Laguna. We got Marikina versus Makati on the OK Bet Manny Pacquiao's Mpbl 4th season, presented by Extreme. Let's meet the starting lineups, beginning with Marikina Shoemasters OK Bet. Starting at guard number 22, RR Casajeros. At center number 18, Carlo Daba. Small forward number 11, Nomer Gonzalez. One guard number 2, Terence Garcia. And at forward number 1, Dexy Mescaliado. Marikina Shoemasters OK Bet is led by Marikina City Councilor Elvis Tolentino, assistant coaches PJ Navarro, Rizal Castro, Warren Ibanez, Monroe Queston, and EJ Debesa. Team managers Doc Rianji Pioquinto. Here's the starting 5 for Makati Manila Kingpin. Starting at forward number 0, Larry Arpia. At center number 2, Warren Calara. Point guard number 3, Kens Jokno. Power forward number 11, Kako Morales. Starting at guard number 25, Babap Santa Maria. Makati Manila Kingpin head coach is Bis Valencia. His assistants are GP Valencia de la Horte, Enzo Severino, JB Cruz, and Pro Labrador. Team manager Vince Garcia. Team owners.
The starters for this ball game: Terence Garcia, RR Casajeros, Carlo Dava, Dexter Mescaliado, and Nomer Gonzalez para kay Coach Elvis Tolentino. Sa kabilang panig naman, it's Kens Jokno, Captain Babap Santa Maria, Warren Calara, Kako Morales, and Larry Arpia for Coach Bis Valencia. This is our last game of Monday's triple header dito sa OK Bet Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, presented by Extreme One Stop Shop Appliances. Avi Palanyo together with Coach Aldo Panlilio on the call for you today. Ms. Gianna Lianes is on courtside duty, and the opening possession goes to Makati Manila Kingpin.
Well, let's look for Makati to be aggressive at the start of the game. Young legs.
Marikina beginning with his own defense here against the Black Shirts. And an early foul given up by Carlo Dava.
Late to the line. Drew a blocking foul by being aggressive to the basket.
Marikina is without a number of their players today. Leading scorer of the league in Ives Sazon, not yet in harness para kay Coach Elvis Tolentino in this match. Arpia from the right wing, that doesn't go.
Good extra pass, but just couldn't convert. Referee signaling a possible flop.
Gonzalez gets it to Mescaliado.
There we go, warning for a flop on that jump shot.
Oh, Casajeros. His jumper going overboard on that attempt.
Successful defensive stops on both ends to start the game for Makati and for Marikina.
Our Casajeros 5 points per ball game this season, 3 rebounds and almost 2 assists.
Oh, turnover.
Oh, Casajeros gets into the body of Santa Maria, and our referees calling the foul on that drive to the basket.
Turnover leading to a fast break and a 2 free throw attempts, staying aggressive and drawing the foul on Santa Maria.
Casajeros gets our first point on the board.
First free throw good. 1-0 in favor of Marikina.
Both teams coming off losses. Shoemasters lost to two of the strongest teams here in the Mpbl, the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards and the San Juan Knights in their previous games. Ito Makati naman, after winning their first game of the season against the Mindoro Tams, have lost all their next matches. I still have yet to taste victory, but Babab Santa Maria getting his squad on the stat sheet. First 3 points in the game para sa kanyang kupunan.
Oh, Babab Santa Maria really good at shooting. That's his specialty. Me and Babab play together in some leagues, so I know how he plays. So I'm looking forward to seeing his performance today if he still sticks up to the bill of a shooter.
A foul away from play here. That's going to go against Marikina once again. 2 early fouls right here para dito sa Shoemasters. That's going to be the 13th foul para sa Marikina.
It'll be a long first quarter for Marikina if they can't control their fouls.
Santa Maria driving baseline, pulls up. That jumper is short.
Good defense by Marikina, knowing Babab was looking to be aggressive.
Casajeros attacks middle. Foul on the ground.
Second foul on Makati.
And Coach Elvis Tolentino visibly not happy with the way his teams are raking in the calls. We're barely 2 minutes into this game. And Coach Elvis Tolentino will be met with a warning. He also is forced to sub in Jason Apiso for Nomer Gonzalez, who picks up his second personal. Meanwhile, Mezcaliano connects on that short stab. 4-3 is the count.
Coaches usually get warnings on purpose just to wake up their teams. A lot of fouls being given because they're always late on defense. And how do the players repay the coach from that? They give him 2 points off the timeout.
And they get a stop here, plus a foul against Makati.
3 early fouls for both teams, and we're just a quarter of the way through the first quarter, and 3 team fouls each already.
Garcia being bothered here by Diokno. Opiso, talked about him in our pregame, had 17 points and 15 rebounds in that game against the San Juan Knights in a losing cause. Oh, Makati, they end up with a steal here. Arpia unmolested at the ring. 2 points para sa Makati.
Read that pass well. Was supposed to save the ball, but then pass was read. First 2 points of the game.
Arpia is averaging 13.3 points per ball game, along with 5.2 rebounds and 2.3 assists. Opiso trying to pick up from where he left off. Attempt foiled. Makati on the counter.
Trying to draw a foul there to no avail.
Diokno passed up on the 3. Kick out. Kako Morales. That shot doesn't go.
Short on that 3. First shot attempt of the game from Kako Morales. Still trying to get hot.
Mezcaliano gets it to Dava. Casajeros pops out. Almost a travel there. Oh, leaves it for Opiso. Beautiful find right there by our Casajeros.
Being aggressive, being rewarded. First 2 points, drive, draw the defense, and just drop it off to the big man for the easy 2 points.
Basic basketball right there for Marikina. Oh, Makati. Diokno for 3. Short. Santa Maria offensive rebound.
Well, let's see where this goes. goes out of bounds.
That ball tapped by the Shoemasters. Ito si Baba Santa Maria, one of the few players who are not from the University of Makati basketball program, of which Coach Vis Valencia is also program director. Look at that previous offensive play. Opiso getting the 2 points courtesy of the pass from RR Casajeros. Arpia connects from the outside.
Oh, good inside-outside play, high post, kick out to the 3 points, leading to that open shot. Oh, answered on the end of Marikina.
Oh, Mescaliano getting his second basket of the game. Cross court, Arpia. Back to Santa Maria. Morales decides to shoot. Overcooks that one.
Turnaround jump shot, no good. Let's see if Marikina can capitalize here.
Dava. Way short on that attempt. Calara collars the defensive rebound. Yokno.
Traveling.
A little bit indecisive upon receipt of the basketball. Wasn't sure what he was going to do.
That's where the youngness of this team shows.
And this 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One Stop Shop Appliances. Connecting from downtown was Dexy Mescaliado. Opiso with a hand in his face, no problem.
Fourth point for him, just facing up. Hand was a bit down, came up late, hit the 2-point jump shot.
You know what they say, hand down, man down.
Yep, always respect your offensive opponent.
Calara takes it out. Arpia back to Warren. Short once again on the 3-point try, but Morales, sorry, miss right there on the stick back.
Good offensive rebound, but just in and out for Kako Morales.
Enzo Hoson now into the game. This is on his first attempt. Santa Maria gets it safely across. Takes the jumper. Oh, that shot is good. Got it kay Babab Santa Maria.
Babab Santa Maria with his 5th point. Decided not to pass whatsoever on that possession.
Let's listen in to Gianni Llanes.
Coach Viz shares na he's extra happy coming into the game today dahil kompleto daw sila. Even the Makati bosses are here. Malaking morale boost daw yun sa players niya, lalo na as they only have a few games left for the rest of the season. Sabi niya, kilala niya si Coach Elvis as a systematic coach and he's expecting a very organized game from the Shoemasters today. So extra daw ang preparation ng Makati ngayon, lalo na defensively. He tells his boys before the game, improvement is not enough, it's not a win, we need to get wins. Javi and Aldo?
Thank you so much for that report, G. And well, Coach Elvis, yes, he is a very systematic coach, very detailed as well, especially on his offensive sets. But it also is important to note that Coach Vis Valencia, one of the great defensive coaches that we have here at this level. Kaya lang, you know, it's very hard for your team to get wins when you're this young going up against grizzled veterans.
Yep, sometimes the maturity shows and the immaturity shows.
Marikina getting a turnover there. The steal and the deuce. Mascaliado with another basket as he pushes their advantage to 3 here.
Off another turnover. Sloppy possession for Makati before that play.
Yokno. Back out middle. Santa Maria to the left flank. Arpia, one-hander. Doesn't get the bounce. Offensive rebound ends up with Yokno. Turnaround is good.
Good effort on that offensive rebound, giving themselves another opportunity. First 2 points of the game.
Tolentino now in the game para sa Marikina. Mescaliado, he has been the leading scorer here for the Shoemasters. Doubled at the post. Opiso puts the ball on the deck. Loses possession. 3-on-2 break. Arpia. Back out. Yokno. Couldn't go back to back. And Marikina will slow things down.
Oh, stoppage of play.
Official timeout. This is mandatory substitution for Texas
Oh, Mescaliado had to be subbed out. I'm not really sure what happened to him here. Maybe we can hear a report from Gianna later on what happened dito kay Dexy Mescaliado.
In the meantime, Abby, speaking of owners, one of the owners of Makati, one of the bosses, Boss Pao or Beta, he can hoop too, if you guys don't know. He's
definitely.
He's one of those, I wouldn't say, again, old, reliable guys, but I've played with him in leagues too. That man can hoop.
A former star for the CSB Blazers back in his day.
Yep.
One of the more electrifying scorers at the point guard position, Paulo Orbeta.
One of the King Blazers during his time with St. Benilde.
Oh, that in fact is, I think, is still his Instagram handle, King Blazer.
I guess. I've never been a player. How about you, Javi? Once a king, always a king?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'll give him that.
Yeah, you can give that to him. You can give that to him.
A three-pointer right there knocked down by Jason Opiso, extending this advantage to 4 points. You saw on your screens momentarily Mescaliado getting treated on the bench. Looks like there was some blood dun sa kanyang mukha, dun sa may left eye, I think. And another empty offensive possession para dito sa Makati. This is the shot by Opiso. Pableo too late on the closeout.
Good extra pass to the shooter for the three.
De La Paz checks into the game para kay Coach Bis Valencia. Kako Morales will sit down on the bench. Opiso
Heat
trying
check.
to go for another one.
Heat check there. Let's see what Makati can do in this possession.
Arpia leaves it for Pableo.
Oh, lots
Shot
of contact,
block, yeah.
but no foul.
Oson, the stretch, the score para kay Enzo Oson.
First 2 points of the game. Makati trying to figure out how to generate offense.
Enzo Oson will definitely be looked upon to carry the offensive load, especially in the absence of Ives Sazon. Here he is again. Back-to-back baskets para kay Enzo Oson.
Quickly apologizing to the bench for that basketball being given up. Isolation steal, no pressure.
Oson is number 5 in scoring overall this season sa ating liga. 16.7 points per game. And the number 2 leading scorer sa kanyang kupunan.
Well, let's see what he can do on this possession.
Oh, another basket. 3 straight now para kay Enzo Oson.
Beautiful step back jump shot, getting the space he needs just to put it off.
Enzo Oson, fresh off a stint with the National University Bulldogs in the previous UAAP season. He captained that squad, but he is really blooming into a different type of player here in the MPBL.
And that's what's good about leagues like the MPBL. You can show your talent. People can find you and be discovered. Oh, buzzer beater, just missed.
So Malacay couldn't convert on the point blank attempt. And itong Marikina, they extend their lead to double digits, 22-12. Some highlights from the first 10 minutes of action. Both teams answering bucket for bucket in the opening salvo of this game. Dexy Mescaliado had 3 shots but went out with an injury, had to be subbed out. There was blood on his face against Jokno, doing his share of the offensive load. But ito si Enzo Oson catching fire towards the end of that first quarter. 22-12 is the count. We will be back for the second quarter of action. numbers from both teams so far this season. The head-to-head matchup between the Marikina Shoemasters and Makati Manila Kingpin.
Everything seems close, Javi. Points allowed, not too far off. Rebounds as well. And that's what we're going to see today. How many points? Who's going to give up more points today with this young game? Both squads looking to run, looking to show their youth in today's game.
And a foul given up at the resumption of action here. First quarter field goal story on your screens. 9 out of 19 para sa Marikina. Makati at 5 in 19.
Well, that foul given up, like we were saying, the youngsters, some immaturity showing. Excited to get in the game, but giving up a foul as soon as they get in, playing too much of pesky defense.
Gonzalez back out to Hoson. Few centimeters away from the three-point line. That shot is short. Sual will try his luck, and he makes it. Ryan Sual.
First three-point shot of the game out over the outstretched arms of Santa Maria. Still managed to make that shot.
But Sual gives up the foul away from play here. Here's the shot taken by Ryan Sual from downtown. Hand up, no problem para kay Ryan.
One dribble pull-up. Good. Oh, soft pass into the post, easily tipped.
Hoson couldn't evade his defender. Gonzalez now will attack. That's going to be another foul. I believe this is going to be on Christian De La Paz.
Oh, that's the hard thing about not being able to play defense. You end up giving up fouls, trying to recover. 2 fouls already for Makati. And we're only a minute into the second quarter.
Oh, that foul was against Kobe Pableo. Sual directing traffic here for the Shoemasters. Hoson. Quick drive. Oh, binali pa ni Enzo Hoson.
That was a really nice layup for his 9th point. Binitbit pa muna sa ere, tapos nilagay lang for his 8th point of the game.
Time out muna tayo, and this is brought to you by Embassy Whiskey. Chill muna tayo. 25-12 is the score. Magbabalik tayo. Bring you this epic move of the game in partnership with OKBet. Own the win. Enzo Hoson hanging in the air and finishing for another 2 points, extending the lead of the Shoemasters here to 15, 27-12. Let's turn you over to Gianna Lianas, who has a report.
Coach Elvis shares na as they wait for new additions, Jason Atabay and Ervic Vijandre, the next game ma-activate, he's relying on his boys now to change their mentality. Aminado siya na mahirap mawala ng players mid-season like Ives Sazon, but he tells the young guys, you can say you're developmental players, but that's not an excuse. He adds, you can't just show up to the game, dapat may eagerness rin manalo. And you can see that eagerness kay Dexter Mascaliando. Nasiko siya ng first quarter, which caused a cut on his left eyelid, but once they cleared it up and put a bandage, Dexter said na ready na siya bumalik sa laro. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that report, G. So Marikina still waiting for a couple of players that will be activated in their next game. One of those guys, Ervic Vijandre, who is no stranger here to the Mpbl. Of course, Irving Vijandre, a counselor in San Juan, but also proven basketball player. He can hoop too.
That San Juan local government is, you can put them in any league and
Parang all-star no?
they'll give you a run for their money. You have point guard, shooting guard,
May
name
big
it.
man pa.
Big man, dalawa.
Oh,
Shout out to Mayor Francis Zamora and their power forward, Don Aliado. And we can't forget Big Game himself. So that San Juan squad is a force to reckon if they do join leagues.
oh, imagine if all of them were playing in their prime and all in one team. Wow, what a squad to be reckoned with. Ay, Paul Artadi ka pa.
Exactly. And I heard he finally is shooting. I
Parang
see highlights.
kinakatsawan mo pa.
I heard after pa daw ng career, dun nagka-shooting.
Minsan ganun talaga pag tumatanda ka na doon ka nagkaka-shooting kasi di ka na nakaka-drive
So, ayaw mo na masaktan.
Oo, tama. Sana ganun rin sa akin.
Ako din wala ako shooting din
Match point story on your screens. 22-3 in favor of the Marikina Shoemasters. A plus 19 advantage in that department. Sario drives baseline. Gets fouled on the way up. Bench points have been something that Marikina has been able to do well in. They had 40 points against the San Juan Knights and now are well on their way to tying that production or even surpassing it. Coach Elvis Tolentino, despite the absences of a number of players on his squad, still able to get the best from the players that he has at his disposal. This free throw by Marcus Hario is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Much needed points now on the board para dito sa Makati Manila Kingpin. Under 7 minutes remaining dito sa ating first half. Sario, perfect at the line. Now a full court press para dito sa mga nakaitim.
Oh, the full court press easily broken by Marikina, keeping composed.
And now they drop down to a zone. Sumalakay tried to sidestep his way inside the shaded area. Fouled on the shot.
Minsan yung mga pasa na ganun, pag nag-gamble ka, alam mo, mali ka delikado. So he gambled on that, let his man through, and no choice but to foul because he was already underneath the basket from the help defense.
And Kobe Pableo readily acknowledging that personal, but Sumalakay missing on that first attempt. Well, first, let's take this opportunity to give a shout out to our brothers from the Ronak Shop Papawis group na nanonood daw sa atin ngayon. Of course, anticipating the debut of my partner Aldo Manlilio.
Hey guys, how are you guys? Yeah, good luck in all your games. Sana makalaro ulit tayo soon, guys. Don't get it twisted. I'm gonna give you guys buckets.
Well, I've seen that you've been dominating the leagues that you're playing in.
Chamba lang, sir. Chamba lang, sir. Mahal lang natin yung basketball.
Condition si Coach Aldo Panlilio. Siyempre, you got to walk the talk, no?
Of course, of course. But, you know, I don't like to talk. I'll just walk. Dito lang tayo magsasalita.
Tama. All right, back to live action here. Lloren able to get another foul against Marikina. So 2 more free throws coming up here for Makati. This free throw brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Lloren missing on the first try.
Makati getting their opportunities from the line, trying their best to be aggressive. Last few points coming from free throws.
Split there para kay Lloren. Makati is 3 out of 4 from the charity stripe so far in this game. Opiso gets it at the middle, drops it off. Tolentino fouled again on the way up.
Makati asking for a traveling violation underneath. Ref saying that the ball was tipped.
That's team foul number 4 on Makati Manila Kingpin. Jexter Tolentino now at the line for 2 shots. So both teams trooping to the line a lot in this game, especially in this quarter.
Makati trying to press Marikina's offense, but easily getting broken, leading to 2-on-1 opportunities for Marikina underneath the basket.
1 out of 2 is Dexter Tolentino.
Another foul. Oh, lane violation.
A double lane violation and jump ball situation there. Possession pointing to the side of Makati. Sumusona dito ang Shoemasters. Loren. Oh, aggressive drive. The scoop. And a foul once again. Pabalik-balik tayo dito sa ating 15-foot line.
Makati really trying to get points from the free throw line. Can't generate anything on offense. Your best bet is to go hard at the basket and force the referees to blow the whistle to award you with 2 free throws.
Can you believe Loren has only attempted his first free throws of the season in this game?
Oh, that is very surprising seeing how he's playing today. Very aggressive to the basket, but only his first attempt. Medyo rusty pa siya. Di niya makuha yung touch niya from that 15-foot line.
0 out of 2. It was perfect on the previous trip. Oson against Sario, cross court. This is Sumalakay. Tries his luck. Unfortunate.
Good defense.
Samonte able to bounce it off. Itong si Christian Sumalakay. Now Makati with another chance to cut into this lead further. This is a 15-point advantage para sa Marikina.
Let's see what Makati does on this possession if they decide to attack the basket and stay aggressive.
Lastra for 3. In and out. Mescaliado up ahead. Opiso, can he finish? Yes, he will.
Oh, good, strong move to the basket. Didn't matter if there was anyone underneath him. Went hard to the basket and got 2 points.
Oh, dangerous pass there by Samonte. Sario. Back to Samonte for 3. Short. And the struggles continue from the outside para dito sa Makati. They're 3 out of 10 now from Rainbow Country.
Oh, 3 out of 10 for 3 out of 9 for Makati and 3 out of 10 for Marikina. But the 2-point field goal percentage of Marikina at 64 compared to 23% for Makati, 3 of 13. Really having a hard time generating anything inside the 3-point line.
Oh, the zone really giving problems to the offensive sets. Itong Makati Manila Kingpin.
That's why Makati is trying to find their shooters. Best way to break a zone is to find your shooters, activate your shooters, get the defense to commit.
Loren attacks 3 defenders. Oh, battle for possession. And that ball will swing back to the Shoemasters.
Oh, Helter Skelter also again on that rebound battle.
Jokno checks back into the game para kay Marco Sario. Jokno the second leading scorer para sa Makati behind Larry Arpia. Almost more than midway rather through this second quarter. Marikina holding a 17-point advantage. Turnover story on your screens, +4 dyan ang mga nakaitim. And the points off turnovers, Marikina able to convert 14 points off of those 8 turnovers nitong Makati.
That's going to be the 11th point of the game off that offensive rebound. Points off turnovers killing Makati right now. It's very, very hard to come back if you give the ball away and don't get any stops. Very hard to come back from a deep deficit.
Loren gets it to Jokno. He has the leather again and not realizing that the clock was winding down. That's a 24-second shot clock violation against Makati. Marikina gets it safely across. There's that familiar motion play. Oh, cross court once again, Hoson. Hooks it, Mescaliado. Finally takes the three. That's off to the right. Opiso, offensive rebound. Casejeros will not shy away. RR trying to find Dexy underneath. Ball was tapped out of bounds. 11 left on the shot clock. Baseline inbound para sa Marikina.
No, Makati having a hard time securing that defensive rebound. The effort is there, but being out-rebounded by Marikina on that possession.
Timeout muna tayo. 3:35 remaining in the first half. Looking at the crowd here at the City of Santa Rosa Multipurpose Complex in Laguna. And you're looking at the numerous platforms where you can catch ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino on I Want TFC, on 1PH, on the Signal Play app, and of course on our official social media pages on Facebook and YouTube. Back to action here. Marikina holding a 19-point advantage over Makati Manila Kingpin. Both teams on losing streaks here. Makati holding the longest losing skid of the season at 13. Itong Marikina naman, their losing streak is at 2 after losing to Nueva Ecija in San Juan. Lloren flashes middle, tries to leave it for De La Paz. That's going to be another turnover against Makati.
Turnover for turnover. Turnover on one end off the timeout for Marikina, and another turnover for Makati on this end.
Both teams not able to take care of the ball as much as they'd like to. But Marikina still very much comfortable in this advantage. But I'm sure Coach Elvis Tolentino wants his boys to do much better as they get another foul. That's going to be another turnover laban sa Marikina.
Offensive foul naman ngayon. Give up ng Marikina. Let's see. Oh no. Hesitation on the three for Sobrevega.
That's Sobrevega getting his first 3 points of the game. 23.6% from downtown this season. In Makati, they get a stop here. 2 minutes and 44 remaining. Coach Vis Valencia and his boys wanting to finish this first half on a high note. Lastra, Lloren steps out, drives middle. Oh, that's gonna be a travel. Laban dito kay Lloren.
Oh, good read by the defense, pulling the chair. Looking for contact when he drove in the lane, but none to be found. Took an extra step and was called for traveling.
Ikaw ba, Coach, pag naglalaro ka, hinahanap mo parati yung bangka?
Hinahanap ko lagi yung bangka kasi parang it gives you timing sa tira mo din eh. Pero mahirap pag ayaw ka banggain eh.
That's exactly what happened on that play. But Marikina couldn't convert on their offensive. Makati on the counter, but that is another throwaway. This time, it's Sobrevega turning the ball over.
Oh, that's where the immaturity comes after beating the defense. Tried to get that pass right away. Didn't establish himself first before setting up for the pass, which resulted in a turnover.
Opiso in and out on that jumper. Bumagal na dito ang ating scoring para sa parehong kupanan. What a big strong move right there by Lastra. over the much taller Jason Opiso. And Jokno gets a steal. Yes, he gets the finish.
Oh, 4-0 run for Makati. 4th point of the game.
Now down to a 12-point advantage para sa Marikina Shoemasters. Still a lot of basketball to be played here in the first half. Mezcaliado, the lefty, couldn't convert. Morales secures the board.
Chance to cut the lead to single digits with a 3.
Jokno, he had Sobrevega on the right side. Lastra, kick out, the extra pass. There we go, Sobrevega, can he hit it?
Short. Oh, mismatch, looking for the mismatch in the post.
Dava overcooks that one. Opiso gets the offensive rebound. Sual, no hesitation. Morales pushed down on that attempt for the rebound.
We're in the penalty. Free throws for Morales.
It has been a very slow second quarter because of all the fouls that both teams have given up. We do have 48.4 seconds still remaining here. And si Kako Morales will be the one taking the 2 shots as we resume action. We look at the schedule of games sa ating pinakaunang Gensan invasion this season. We will be going to General Santos City, the home province of our founder, the one and only Senator Manny Pacquiao. We have the Quezon City MG Cars going up against the Bacoor City Strikers at 7 o'clock. And in our main attraction, the Gensan Warriors defending their home floor against the Bacolod Bingo Plus. Sa susunod naman na araw, sa September 6, Bacolod will be going up against QC and Bacoor ang makakaharap naman ng Gensan. This will all be at the General Santos City Gym in General Santos City. Abangan nyo kami dyan, mga kaliga. This game is under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board. Thank you so much for the GAB for all your support para sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino, and of course the brain trust of the Mpbl. You're looking at Captain Marbel, Commissioner Kenneth Doremptes, always present at our games, making sure everything is running smoothly. And operations head, Sir Emer Oreta, also on call. Oh, Morales airballs that first free throw.
Way short.
Mukhang nanlamig siya dun sa timeout na yun.
First attempt yata from the free throw line ito, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
Babawi to.
Yun, di ka pinahiya.
Bumawi naman.
Ibang klase rin kasi aircon dito sa venue. It's really cold inside.
O ngayon na gumabi na, medyo lumamig na din.
It's the first time I'm wearing a jacket when I'm covering a game.
Ako next time, magdadala na rin ako ng jacket. Medyo malamig nga.
Sual, 7 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Sumalakay. That's another turnover para sa Makati. Marikina rather.
Oh, good defense on the end of Makati. Sticking to it until almost the end of the shot clock, forcing a turnover.
They can end this one strong. Talking about the boys of Coach Vis Valencia. 3-second differential shot clock and game clock. Lastra to Loren. Extra pass, Sobrevega. Oh, way short of that 3-point try.
Must be the aircon again.
Sual, the stretch and finish. 5 points now in the game para kay Sual. Jokno, the heave. Barely draws iron.
Everyone asking for fouls on those last possession shots.
But no call will be given para dito against Jokno, and our score will stand here after that Ryan Sual shot. The Shoemasters push their lead to 13 points. This guy, Jason Opiso, picking up from where he left off in their last game.
He's everywhere on the court. Every time I see a shot go up, he's there fighting for the rebound. He may not get the rebound, but his effort gives his teammates the rebound and gives them scoring opportunities on second chance points.
11.6 rebounds and 2 assists para sa kanya. He is with Gian Ilianes at courtside.
Yes, Jason, I know that one of your focuses sa practice is conditioning talaga. Paano yun nakakatulong sa inyo, especially going against the team with young players here in Makati?
Yun nga, sabi ni Coach sa amin na kasi nasa baba kami sa standing ngayon, para i-post namin yung isa't isa para angat kami sa top 8. Tsaka yun, kahit kulang kami, kahit maliliit kami, puso pa rin kami hanggang matapos ng liga namin.
Alam ko rin na andito yung parents mo sa venue ngayon. So paano yung nakakabigay lakas sa laro mo?
Ayun, thank you din sa parents ko sa nagsusuporta dito. Ayun sila, nandun din yung girlfriend ko, nanonood. Kahit malayo, nandito pa rin sila. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Once again, that was Jason Apisa of the Marikina Shoemasters. We invite you once again to watch this video of our top 10 plays of the week.
Turnover. Here's Nermal. Slams it home. Tie game at 15. Peace. Highlight of that first period was this breakaway slam. Galing kay John Nermal.
Couple of movements off the ball. Great steal by Del Fuentes. One guy to beat. Fuentes is fouled. Basket and one. Is something you can copy. He was ahead already. He creates contact and uses the momentum of the defenders of Valoria. I remember Jason Kidd was a master of this move. You think he would go straight for the layup, then he would stop on a dime, force the contact. No foul. That's a forced shot. A lot of defense right there. Torado figuring his way through. Oh, what a layup by Chris Torado. Smallest guy on the floor, making the biggest basket yet for his team. Look at that, in and out, the dribble, and getting it over here. Takbo sa kabila, 3-on-3, Mitchell minus. Pass at the last second to Reyes. Ang nagpanik itong si Mitchell minus upon receiving the pass. Galing kay MJ Garcia and had the right sense of mind to drop it off to his big man, Ernest, illustrated by Orlan Pomar. But that backside defense, oh, what nice fake by Valoria. And salutes the crowd and forces another timeout, the last one I believe, to 2 points. Look at this one, Cookies. Oh, what a steal. And then the fake. Took his time, tinignan pa si Mojica as he was going down, and he puts it in for 2 as we bring you this epic move of the game in partnership with OK Ben. Own the win. Ilagay na sa top 10 yan. Oh, automatic. Pag-uusapan na lang kung anong number. The kick, Jimenez. Fake, drive, there's the lift. And Jimenez makes a basket. The fake, then the strong drive. And the 2 points para sa kanya. Give Jimenez more numbers for him. Number 1 in the league in fouls received per game. 5.4. That's how I put it. Sitong Nero Neruta getting 2 points to tie this game at 41 apiece.
Archie Concepcion! How he put that one in, I don't know. What a shot!
That was over 3 Bacolod defenders.
It's a hand kind move. Ang hirap eh. He was falling down already.
That looked to have been 3 seconds in the air.
Nag-online class. Ito si Archie Concepcion. Kabanas, Ulaw. That's taken away by Concepcion. Archie!
There you go. There they are.
Archie Concepcion. Defense to offense in the blink of an eye. He will not be denied right here with a beautiful sidestep and the left-handed scoop over Nermal. A very capable defender, but on the break, this is difficult to stop Archie Concepcion. Runs into trouble. He lost it. Lagrama. Garcia. 11 points for MJ Garcia. And more importantly, that's the go-ahead basket. Pomping Lagrama, always on the lookout for a teammate. MJ Garcia sailing in for the deuce right here. Pampanga is on top.
seconds to go.
Watch out for Apinan at the free throw line. Maybe get some screens and pop out. There's the pop out. There's the drive to the left. Dexter Apinan, he puts it in!
You knew it. 1.3 to go. No more timeouts for San Juan. 70 to 69. Fuentes will try to win it. Fuentes puts it up. And Batangas survives on the road. A 1-point victory against the San Juan Knights. And Dexter Apinan delivers the game-winning basket.
It was a clear out for Dexter didn't get a screen. Right here, it was a simple clear out. He popped out, and right there, that's that closeout error, putting Apinan and going strong to his left hand. Worse, nobody meeting him at the rim. We talked about this, and look at Apinan quickly going to his strong side and finishing for the game-winning shot for Batangas.
That was the exact play that you said.
And those were our top 10 plays of the week dito sa Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. We are still in Santa Rosa, Laguna, now witnessing our third game of the night between Makati and Marikina. The score is 39-26 in favor of Marikina, and I'm actually here with their team manager, Dr. Ranji Quinto. Doc, I know that the last two teams that you faced were very strong in San Juan and Nueva Ecija. Ano ang natutunan ng koponan nyo when it comes to those games, when it comes to mentality?
Siguro yung natutunan lang ng team namin is to really fight and to continue to run the play para magawa nila ng tama and for us to win the succeeding games.
And I know that you do have a couple of additions coming up for your team. How do you plan for them to help out the Marikina Shoemasters?
I think malaking matutulong ng bagong mga additions namin, mga new players namin for our next game. And I guess makakatulong naman talaga sila ng malaki.
Okay, well, Doc, pasalamatan mo naman po lahat ng sumusuporta sa Marikina Shoemasters.
Yes, salamat lang kami sa lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa aming team, sa aming mga sponsors, sa OKBet, Own the Win, Kirsten Gino Padua ng Sports Garage Apparel, at sa G5 Pansit and Sizzling.
Thank you very much. Once again, that was Dr. Ranji Quinto, the team manager of the Marikina Shoemasters. Magbabalik po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Mpbl na! Mpbl na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Mpbl na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon.
Halftime here at the City of Santa Rosa Multipurpose Complex. This is your last game of the Monday triple header ng Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, where the Marikina Shoemasters hold a 13-point advantage against Makati Manila Kingpin. Both teams coming off losing streaks. Of course, itong team ng Makati, longest losing streak here in the league, 13-game losing skid, while the Shoemasters coming off a 2-game slide. Some highlights from the first 20 minutes of action. We were expecting a running game from both teams, Aldo, but a lot of fouls were given up in that first half.
Yeah, well, more fouls than what we were expecting to start, but it could also goes to show how aggressive these two teams are trying to be. Not all of them can find their shots on the floor, so might as well get it from the free throw line where there's no defense, and just put up your shots and hope it will fall in the next attempt.
A total of 17 fouls between these two teams in the first two quarters. You're seeing there Enzo Hoson, he caught fire in that second period, trying to take the cudgels from their leading scorer, Ives Sazon, who is still out in this game. And some numbers from the first 20 minutes of action on your screens.
Field goal percentage, a big story, 30% for Makati, while Marikina shooting 42% from the field, and assists almost twice more, with 12 for Marikina and 5 for Makati. Offensive rebounds also a big story, a lot of second chance points, 9 offensive rebounds to 5, and the points off turnovers, 14 for Marikina and 7 for Makati.
Both teams playing zone in that first half, but Marikina able to color those defensive rebounds to finish their defensive possessions. Leading scorers at the half para sa parehong koponan, Jason Abiso leading everyone with 11, the only player in double figures. Enzo Hoson has 8, Mezcaliado with 7, Suwal with 5. Sa kabila naman, it's Arpia and Santa Maria with 5 apiece. Jokno has 4, Samonte with 3 points.
Oh, no one in Makati hitting double digits yet, but I'm sure that'll change this second half.
Let's see what adjustments Coach Bis Valencia and his squad will be able to execute here in this third quarter. After winning their first game of the season against the Mindoro Tams, Makati has not tasted a victory yet. And I'm sure this team very hungry for a W in today's game. This team, nothing to lose when you're losing by that many games already.
Yep, you always just need to look forward to learning, just chalking it up to experience, basically. Next game mentality. The more you play together and the more your coach helps you along the way, there's nowhere to go but up for this Makati team.
Well, yun naman talaga ang naging objective ng team ni Coach Bis Valencia coming in to this season. As mentioned earlier, most of the players here on this squad are players from the University of Makati basketball program, where Coach Bis Valencia is the program director. Kaya naman, sinacharge lang na talaga sa experience yung mga laro na nangyayari sa kanila dito. And I'm sure when they go back to their mother league, talagang kumpiyansa na talaga itong mga bata na to.
Yep, like what we were saying a while ago, when you play against other pros from this league, you really get your confidence up. Lalo na pagkalaban mo, mga inter-barangay lang yung mga liga mo. Diba? Sino ba mga bumabantay sa'yo doon? Hindi naman ex-pro or something like that. So your confidence talagang tataas yan pagbalik mo sa mother school mo.
But Makati starting off this quarter on a bad note as they give up a turnover, and Garcia finishes the fast break with 2 points.
Well, turnovers really hurting Makati.
Arpia drives middle, leaves it for Lastra, back to Larry. Inuyog siya doon ang depensa.
Traveling call, trying to go up against 2 defenders, standing their ground, but to no avail.
That was Jexter Tolentino and Nomer Gonzalez. 2 guys with long arms and great leaping ability, blocking that shot there by Arpia.
Well, let's see what Marikina has on this possession.
Garcia, back to Suwal. Suwal will pass up on the 3. Gonzalez, short stab, doesn't work. Suwal, another offensive rebound.
No, good contest and good block from Makati. Let's see if they can score on this possession after a good defensive stop.
Pableo tries to muscle his way for two, doesn't go. Suwal now. Marikina, they don't have the numbers. Still pulls up. That's gonna be a miss galing kay Suwal. Arpia. Oh, also got away with a foul. Diokno somehow, someway gets the 2 points.
Oh, what a bailout pass. Good thing someone was there for that pass. His 6th point of the game coming from that last-minute bailout pass.
Oson attacks the closeout. Sidestep blocked by Morales. Blocked again, this time by Pableo.
Forcing the issue, Marikina inside. Getting blocked twice. Makati showing some fight in the paint.
Aldo, ito Marikina, they already have 22 points inside that shaded area compared to just 8 para dito sa Makati.
Oh, just goes to show the size difference of Marikina having a bigger team compared to Makati. And the effort of the Marikina bigs are really showing. They're going after every loose ball, after every shot. So it really isn't surprising that they are up in the rebounding numbers.
Diokno challenges Tolentino and hoists that shot underneath the arms nito ni Jexter Tolentino.
Lahat talaga ng player, no, sasabihin nila, walang foul, yo, humampas, naka-straight up lang ako. Pero pag nakita sa replay, akin, humampas talaga ako. Sinasabi nga nila, tell me a player who never fouled. You can say the names of all the players.
That's right. And this free throw by Kens Diokno is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Wala nga namang player na aamin.
Oh.
Never. Lahat innocent.
After ng foul, nakataas pa rin yung kamay ng 10 seconds para lang mapakita sa referee na hindi humampas.
Let's first listen in to Gian Olianes who has a report. G, go ahead.
Coaching against Coach Viz for numerous seasons sa Mpbl, malaki daw ang respeto ni Coach Elvis sa kanya for taking on a young squad this season. He knows Coach Viz for always having veterans on his team, and he said the biggest edge Marikina might have daw over Makati for this game is that Coach Elvis is used to building his system around young players. So for this half, he continues to tell the Shoemasters hindi sila pwede mag-relax at dapat 100% pa rin ang pakita nila on court to prove that pro player mentality. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that report, G. And that's right, Coach Viz Valencia, veteran coach here in the Mpbl, was a coach for the Quezon City Capitals. Had players like Quezon Gabo, JJ Collado on his squad. But now, taking on the challenge of coaching this very young Makati Manila Kingpin squad. Oh, Diokno.
The defense wasn't ready for the cut, hence the late recovery, leading to 2 free throws for Diokno.
Such a brave kid itong si Kens Diokno. Among the threes, di takot mabangga. And was able to still attempt the shot despite the contact.
You know, like you were saying, Coach Viz is with a younger squad right now, but for me, that's the more fulfilling. You know, it feels good na mga bata yung binigyan mo ng success. So you're really building them from the ground up, and you can really attest that you know their growth.
Sino ba ang mga promising young talents na hinahawakan mo ngayon?
Well, right now, from the other game, and I have a few kids, you know, no-namers, but I mean, I believe that everyone I hold and everyone who wants to put in the extra work will be known one day.
Of course, Coach Aldo Panlilio, the proud trainer of the best player in the Philippines right now, si Junmar Fajardo.
Well, that's all him. He doesn't have to do it, but that's why he's where he is. That's why he has that much awards. Oh, good, strong move to the basket. Tinapboard pa yun.
That's the first basket in the game galing kay Kobe Pableo. Now down to an 8-point advantage here for Marikina. Casajeros down to a piso. Escaliado. Back out. Hoson for 3. Yes, sir. Enzo Hoson from downtown.
Still shooting with confidence. His 11th point of the game.
That's 3-pointer. Number 4 pa lamang para sa Marikina sa laro na to. Arpia Tries to bank that one off the glass. That doesn't work. Opiso running, met by Pableo. Marikina will slow things down here.
A good decision to kick it out.
That definitely is a foul against Morales.
Another one of those mortal sins being broken by Kako. Never foul a jump shooter, especially if it's off a catch and shoot.
From the three-point area pa.
From the three-point area pa.
And makikita naman natin siguro sa replay na yun, very clear that Morales was in the landing space nito ni RR Casajeros.
Giving up 3 free points, possible free points at the line, not really helping their cause to mount a comeback. Checking if there's a landing spot violation.
RR Casajeros is averaging 61.1% from the free throw line this season. Let's wait for the official announcement from Richard Tampos.
Sportsmanlike foul on number 11, Ramon Morales has his third. Christian de la Plaza coming in for Kobe Pableo.
Well, you really get punished for those closeouts, especially if you foul. It's more often than not a landing spot violation, especially when you're chasing after a shooter from the outside.
Of course, the rules wanting to protect the offensive player. Delikado nga naman yung mga plays na ganyan. There are some instances na may mga players na nai-injure dahil dun sa landing spot na yon.
Alam naman natin, di naman sinasadya yun, pero kung pwede iwasan, let's just put our hands up, play good defense, and give the shooter the benefit of the doubt to put up a shot.
Casajeros hitting the first 2 free throws. They will also have ball possession here after these charities. 3 out of 3 para kay RR Casajeros. Mescaliado against Lastra. Cross court. Oh, that pass picked off by Jokno. Speeding into the lane. The stretch could not finish, but a foul called. It's going to be on RR Casajeros.
Oh, way to play aggressive, trying to draw a foul. Got rewarded with 2 free throws. Makati's MO of this game, if they get turnovers, they're going to run. They're going to try to force the referee to blow a whistle for shooting fouls.
Jokno sinks the first try.
Makati with only 1 team foul compared to Marikina's 4. And we still have 5 minutes left. 5 minutes and 21 seconds to be exact in the third quarter. That free throw was his 11th point of the game.
Also has 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Talking about Kens Jokno. Back to an 11-point advantage for Marikina. Casajeros feeling it. That's off to the right. Arpia trying to push. Our transition defense is right there for the Shoemasters. Lloren, spins to the lane and was tripped.
Got tripped up, but again, staying aggressive. Makati going hard at the basket and being rewarded again with 2 free throws. If you can get a stop at the other end and get free throws, here's the replay. Got tripped up on the help defense. Good eye by the referee seeing that and rewarding 2 free throws.
Lloren has only a point in this game. Gets the first try. Midway through this third quarter now. 2 out of 6 now from the charity stripe. Ito si Carlo Lloren.
Again, maybe at practice, make your free throws.
Opiso goes up strong and finishes for 2.
There he is again inside, playing to his strength. After the drive, good drop pass and going straight up. Strong move to the basket to draw the foul.
Really extending his strong start. Ito si Jason Opiso also starred in their last game. They're looking at his proud parents on the screen in attendance here to support their son.
Yep, and that will definitely not help Makati's cause. He's playing a good game. He's inspired. Let's see if Makati can do anything to contain him. Oh, good strong move to the basket.
Oh, Kits Jokno trying to breathe some life into his team right now. Another finish inside the shaded area.
Now let's watch this strong drive to the hoop. In and out dribble, push dribble. Strong to the basket for 2.
That's against a good shot blocker in Omar Gonzalez. Sumalakay wasn't quite sure what to do there. Arpia, Makati doesn't have the numbers. Lloren to the left side. Jokno, pull up J, that's good. 2 points once more para kay Kits Jokno.
Oh, that jump shot was pure. Nothing but the bottom of the net for that one. Stayed composed. 1 dribble pull up. Makati within 9. Another stop.
Oh, Arpia. He has been relentless in trying to draw contact. He hasn't gotten the good share of the calls in this game. But right now, finally given that and a chance for 2 shots here para kay Larry Arpia.
Makati really clawing their way back in, if not from the free throw line, through hard drives, and just really trying to get contact from the defenders to get rewarded at the free throw line.
Arpia sinks the first. Only his 6th point of the game. Larry Arpia, the leading scorer for Makati this season. 13 points kada laro plus 5.2 rebounds. Now 7 in the game para kay Arpia.
A little press being shown by Makati here. Easily broken.
Sumalakay. Another turnover galing sa kanya. Arpia ahead of the pack. Oh, another 2 points. Was able to lose Mezcaliado.
Points off turnovers. Mpbl Marikina. Good trap on the baseline, leading to that turnover and that easy 2-point fast break conversion.
Mezcaliado couldn't convert. Makati is on the run again.
Makati looking to come in to 3 with this next possession.
Lloren, kick out. Nepomuceno from the left corner. Sumalakay secures the rebound.
A good open shot, just didn't fall for Makati.
Hoson sees daylight.
Just needed a little bit of space. Got the side. Got clipped and an end one opportunity.
Enzo Hoson continuing his great scoring night here para sa Marikina.
So here's that move. Late help on the defense, put his hands down a little bit. Hoop in the harm, and 1 opportunity.
And it looked like Nepomuceno was not really established. Medyo nakatagilid yung katawan.
The help was late because he was already boxing out another big man underneath.
Oh, that's a miss by Hoson. And Marikina will be called for the lane violation. Makati, a chance here to get back further in this game. 7-point lead para sa Sioux Masters.
Santa Maria back on the floor for Makati.
Oh, Nepomuceno finally connects from the outside.
Oh, he didn't think twice about that. That was first 3 points of the game. Saw an open line and just pulled. Makati now within 4.
Oh, Mezcaliado had that ball tapped from behind, but Mezcaliado with a counter steal. Suwal Three-pointer, short. Gonzalez will have last touch on the leather.
Wasted opportunity by Makati to cut closer. But nonetheless, good three-point shot by Nepomuceno. No hesitation. So the defense was far away from him. One dribble pull-up. Good for three.
Well, despite missing his previous attempt from the left corner, did not hesitate for that shot. And Mpbl gets the offensive rebound and put back. Don't look now. Makati is now down by just 2 points. 51-49. Coach Elvis Tolentino wants a timeout. Here's that drive by Nepomuceno, challenged by Opiso. But look at that, Kobe Mpbl coming out of nowhere to get that offensive rebound against two Marikina defenders.
Well, that's what Makati can show. The effort to get the rebounds and a little stare down. Cutting the deficit to 2.
Kobe by Mpbl with 4 points now in this game. Timeout muna tayo, magbabalik ang Mpbl. Back here inside the City of Santa Rosa Sports Complex in Laguna. Marikina holding on to a 2-point advantage here over Makati Manila Kingpin. The Black Shirts going on a run here. The lead was as high as 10 points early on. Santa Maria, Makati, they force a stop, and that's going to be a foul against Mezcaliado.
Oh, Babap caught holding on. Trying to get the veteran move, but mas veterano yung referee natin.
My mistake, that call went the other way.
Referee caught Santa Maria with the hook. Sabi ng referee, mas veterano ako sa'yo. Lahat nakita ko na. Alam ko na yan.
Marikina will get a chance to redeem themselves from that past possession. Escaliado. Jokno all over him, but still able to hit that shot.
9th point in the game, tough turnaround jump shot to give a little breathing room to Marikina. 4-point lead with 1 minute and 10 left in the third.
Loren, aggressive drive on the baseline, met by the defense. It draws a foul on the shot. That's going to be number 2 on Jason Opiso.
Oh,
go ahead.
no, I just wanted to give a shout out to one of my fellow strength and conditioning coaches that also works here in the Mpbl. Coach Johan, good luck. He's leaving at 6 a.m. later to coach the under-17 team of Malaysia. He's the assistant coach right now of QCMG. And good luck to him and his new endeavor. Represent us well, my friend.
Loren is at the line since the second one. 2-point lead here for Marikina. 53-51. 1 minute and change remaining in the third quarter.
A 2-point lead by Marikina. Makati doing a good job going their way back into the game.
Oh, Suwal able to answer back, this time with a 3-pointer. 8 points in the game para sa kanya.
Oh.
Gives up the foul. And Marikina already over the limit. Actually, both teams in the penalty now.
Fun fact, Javi, this guy, Marco, his dad and his 2 brothers are all dead shot shooters. Shout out to Kagawad Kaloy. One time, yung mga kwento ng mga 100 points, ganyan-ganyan. Si Kagawad Kaloy, nag-100 points yan sa liga nila. All threes.
Wow, all threes.
All threes. Ganun ka-shooter yung family nila. No, just missing on the second. Pero hindi 3 points yun, guys, ha? Free throw yun. But shout out sa'yo, Kagawad Kaloy of Barangay San Lorenzo, Makati.
Sario playing in his first season here in the MBBL.
Oh, what a move by Santa Maria. Yan ba yung tinatawag nila yung parang Pinoy step ba yan, Javi? Yung sinoshow muna yung bola?
Let's look at that again. We bring you this epic move of the game in partnership with OKBet. Own the win. Look at that. Yes, that is the
Yan ba
Pinoy
yun?
step.
Yan ba yun?
Babab Santa Maria shows the ball, baits the defender, and finishes on the other side of the basket. Slow-mo.
Slow-mo yun, slow-mo. Just timing it good enough to get the defender in the air before he did. Drawing that foul. Finishing the three-point play.
Now just a 1-point lead by Marikina. Poson. Oh, attacks Pableo. Great body control right there para kay Enzo.
Tough shot against good defense, but credit the offense. Stayed composed when he got up there and finished despite the tough defense.
Santa Maria, Pableo will attack. No foul called. Sual, the heave. That is nowhere near the basket as this third quarter ends in a tight ball game. Marikina now just up by 3 points. Some highlights from that third quarter. Makati, just the effort of these guys in that period, Aldo.
Really doing what they can to get back in the game, be it through free throws, end ones. Started all with their defense. Once they get a turnover, they attack the basket. They don't settle for any jump shots if they have the opportunity to attack the bigs. And it's being rewarded with free throws and the lead being cut down to 3.
It's Jokno, one of the guys who was the catalyst para sa Makati. The number of baskets, assists, and steals in that period. Fourth quarter of action. Pagbalik natin dito sa Mpbl, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. We're looking at the second leading scorer na Marikina Shoemasters, Enzo Hoson. 16 points in their last game against the San Juan Knights, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals as well. Enzo is also the 5th leading scorer sa ating liga this season. Former National University standout. Now has 15 points in this game along with 2 rebounds and a couple of assists.
Looking to eclipse his averages tonight. See if he can finish the game strong for his squad.
Well, he has done a good job of keeping ito Marikina in the lead despite the attempts of Makati to go on a run. Santa Maria getting the drop pass underneath and the finish plus the foul.
10 points for Santa Maria. Playing big, cutting in, up faking, waiting for the defense to bite, and drawing the foul for a potential end-one play.
Showing the way for his teammates here. He is the captain of this Makati Manila Kingpin squad. And playing arguably his best game yet of the season. Itong si Babab Santa Maria. Fails to convert on the three-point play opportunity. But Makati now down by just a solitary point.
Press being applied by Makati. Easily broken by Marikina.
Sual. Makati sticking with his zone. A three-pointer off by Mezcaliado. He continues to play with that bandage on his left eye after suffering a cut in the first quarter. Lloren, that's a tough shot. Nepomuceno.
Oh, pushing foul.
Kala niya siguro di makikita ng referee.
Oh, nakita. Kita yun. Medyo pababa na siya pero may tulak pa rin.
Our referee from the sideline calling that foul against Nepomuceno.
And not much complaint from Nepomuceno either. He knows that it was a foul.
Oson leaves it for Opiso. Opiso will finish.
Good strong finish, continuing doing damage from inside. Recipient of those drop passes, an easy 2-point shot.
28 points inside the paint para sa Marikina Shoemasters in this game. Pableo sizing up Mezcaliado, loses him, tries to go for the shot at is no go para kay Kobe Pableo.
Marikina just holding a 3-point lead.
Oh, Sual didn't get the call. Santa Maria couldn't track down the leather. That's going to be a turnover against Makati.
Oh, sorry, turnover there. Could have gotten the fast break if they just waited. But the ball goes to Marikina.
Oson for three. In and out. Sario with the rebound.
Oh, no hesitation on that three. Unfortunately, it didn't fall. Oh, good hesitation move by Marco. Sario cuts the lead to 1.
It's good to see Marco Sario here in the MPBL. He was not able to play college ball. Went to school in Ateneo after his stint with the De La Salle Isabel Junior Archers in the UAP Juniors Division.
Yep, I agree with you. That's why it's nice to have leagues like this right now. You can show your talent on any team, on any given night. If leagues like this weren't there, some people would never be seen, never be discovered. So that's why we have to give props to Sir Manny for putting this up.
That's right. A lot of second chances for a lot of players here in the MPBL. Those who weren't able to play college ball, those who have somehow given up on their basketball careers. But because the MPBL is back, balik na ulit ang maraming trabaho, not just for the players, but for the coaches as well, for the staff, and for a lot of personnel dito sa MPBL. This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Let's turn you over to Gianna Lianas. She has a report. G, go ahead.
The Makati boys were all smiles entering this quarter. Kanina kwento actually ni Coach Viz na most of his players will go back to playing collegiate basketball after this MPBL season. At malaking benefit itong pro experience sa kumpiyansa nila. He adds na he applauds his players for maintaining their studies at the University of Makati amidst the MPBL at malaking testament sa patience nila kung makuha nila itong panalo. So before entering this quarter, he tells his boys, we have to attack to finish strong. Then pointing to Bapab Santa Maria saying, wag natin sayangin ang effort niya. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that report, G. It is never easy to juggle academics in basketball, lalo na dito na naglalaro sila sa isang professional league. But Mezcaliado getting 3 points there to break the deadlock right away. 64-61. Sario, the one-hander, that's short. A tap from behind.
Almost a steal. Numbers on Marikina's side.
Oson for three, that's long. Pableo secures possession.
Baba Santa Maria looking to push the pace.
Doesn't force the issue. Sario from three-point country, that's off to the right. Lastra, athletic rebound.
Oh, there's that effort. There's that effort from the Makati Kingpin trying to get offensive rebounds and being rewarded again for that offensive rebound with 2 free throws.
Itong si Carl Lastra, that is a 6th rebound in this game. And overall, itong kapunan ni Coach Viz Valencia at 39 against the 41 rebounds nito Marikina.
Ikaw ba, brother? Ay, yung dreams mo ba ng basketball, wala na ba?
Okay na yata ako sa ginagawa ko dito. I'm comfortable from the broadcast booth.
Oh, masaya mag-basketball basta walang sakitan masyado.
As a replay on the attempt by Carl Lastra.
And is that effort being shown and being rewarded with 2 free throws. Unfortunately, misses the first one. But yung mga ganyan, Javi, baka di na yata natin kaya yung mga pisikala na ganyan.
Wag mo naman ako bulahin. Baka ikaw kayang-kaya mo pa. Nahiya naman ako sa katawan mo.
Eh, di naman sa hindi kaya. Ayaw ko lang. Mahirap na matulog na masakit yung katawan.
Tama, tama. Magastos bumili ng ice araw-araw, no?
Magastos bumili na ice.
Mezcaliado. Nakataan ng bola dito sa wall at the left corner at short. And possession will swing back to Makati.
You know, despite Marikina not getting the rebound, Opiso still there in the midst of it, trying to get the rebound for his team.
Marikina still with that 2-3 zone. Jokno is back into the game. Llorent swings to Lastra, finds an opening, challenges Tolentino, and gets the roll.
Oh, hang time over there. Challenging the bigger defender and still getting the friendly roll. Ties the game at 64.
Not really your tallest player to si Carl Lastra, but he can definitely jump.
Heart over height, ika nga nila, di ba?
Almost a travel there by Mezcaliado. And Sual just tosses it off the glass. Both teams nagsasagutan dito.
That running floater was his 10th point of the game. Makati trying to answer back with their own offense.
Babab for 3. That's off to the left. Pableo.
Oh, good move.
Gets his own miss after being blocked.
Gives them a little flex.
Yung mga ginagawa ni Coach Aldo pag naglalaro kami.
Di naman. Well, ginagawa ko kasi nag-gym ako, pre. Pero after a move like that, mahihiya pa ako eh. Kapal naman ang mukha ko nun.
Tingnan natin dito ang that previous sequence. The miss by Santa Maria. Offensive rebound, Pableo. Great move to evade the defense, but Tolentino was there to block the shot. However, Kobe not giving up on the play, putting it up for 2 points and flexing his muscles.
Yep. Flexing his muscles and may chance pa yan. Dumami pa yung muscles kasi bata pa yung mga yan.
Ititrain mo ba to, Coach?
Depende. Depende sa TF natin yan, pre.
Mahal TF ni Coach Aldo. Hoson, second free throw is good. Perfect trip at the line para sa kanya. Cross court, Llorent. Jokno pops out on the left corner. That three-pointer doesn't work.
Oh, numbers for Marikina on the break.
That's good. Definitely gonna be a foul. Kitang-kita natin from our vantage point. There was contact on the arm nito ni Enzo Hoson.
A way to be aggressive on the fast break. Seeing the defense wasn't ready, went straight to the basket, drawing a foul for 2 free throws to push the lead to 4, with a chance to push the lead to 4.
Hoson gets the first try. Enzo Hoson, 86% from that area this season. One of the leading free throw shooters in the whole league. Itong si Enzo Hoson.
Well, let's see if Makati can keep it close. Coming into the 4-minute mark of the game. Still a close game.
Cross-court pass, Santa Maria. Short, Morales couldn't save that possession para sa kanila.
Well, again, it's that effort because he was there to try to get the rebound. Doesn't have to necessarily get the statistic, but he gives the possession to Marikina.
Mezcaliado faces up. Jumper way off. Shot clock does not reset. So while there's that familiar floater off the glass, a high looper over the outstretched arms of the defense.
You know, Javi, that rebound for his 7th point, it hit the foam, and that's one of the most frustrating types of offensive rebounds. When you think you're there and it bounces off that foam and it mistimes your jump. That's what happened. Got the offensive rebound, drove it in for that high looper off the glass for 2.
Lead now is 6 para sa Marikina Shoemasters. Timeout muna dito. 72-66 under 4 minutes remaining in this game. Next 3 games para dito sa Marikina Shoemasters. September 3, laban sila sa Imus Bandera. On September 16, they go up against the Jensen Warriors. And on September 19, going up against the Pampanga Giant Lanterns, who have given all of us a big surprise in their play this season. One of the youngest teams in the league, but at the top of the team standings in the North Division.
Well, let's see if Makati can generate some offense.
Oh, Lastra skying high to save that possession. Pableo for 3. Good line. Doesn't go. Morales ends up with the board. Fouled there by Enzo Hoson.
Oh, lots of players getting hurt and down on the floor. Fatigue must be kicking in.
Only the 13th foul here for Marikina, but Makati already over the limit.
Oh, holding on to his ankle.
There, Coach Viz Valencia still looking for answers on how to get their second victory of the season in this game. But his team doing relatively well in this one against the Marikina Shoemasters.
Oh, good defense.
Just not on that possession. Hoson looks to add to the total. He wants the screen, gets it. Opiso slips. Sual against Jokno. Another screen by Jason. Jumper by Ryan. Doesn't work. Lastra in the middle of things again for that rebound. Battle for possession. Marikina will secure.
Oh, those are winning basketball plays, especially in games close like this. You need all the possessions you can get.
Hoson, tough shot. Way off on that 3-point attempt. Jokno. Santa Maria now. Kontra pelo doon, but that couldn't work. Short on that attempt. Ito si Baba Santa Maria.
Well, let's see what Marikina can do in this possession. Only 6-point lead for Marikina with 2 minutes and 30 to go in the game.
Sumalakay. Hoson now. Attacks the defense. No foul called. Bodies on the floor. Llorin. 2-on-2. Takes it for himself. Lastra. Coming out of nowhere again. Jokno. Back to Santa Maria. The kick out. The 3. Still no go.
Oh, there's that effort. There's that effort by Makati.
Hits Jokno. 2 points finally para sa Makati. As we go into this last 2 minutes, brought to you by Embassy Whiskey. Chill muna tayo.
Oh, kailangan yata natin ng Embassy Whiskey ngayon, pre, kasi it's a nice game. Sometimes it's just nice to sit back and watch good basketball being shown.
Lalo na, syempre, kung Embassy Whiskey.
Oo.
ang ating itatagay.
Chill lang yun, chill.
But this game definitely not chill, as both teams really in the heat of things. Of course, both squads really hungry for a victory, especially itong Makati, who have lost 13 straight games this season.
Well, Makati trying their best to arrest that losing streak, but fouling away from the ball, not really helping their cause. As they're in the penalty, 2 free throws for Marikina to push this lead probably to 8.
Marikina is 12 out of 17 from the stripe. Jexter Tolentino for attempts 18 and 19. That's 13 out of 18 now para sa Shoemasters. Second free throw coming right up para dito kay Jexter. Perfect trip at the line. Now 6 points in the game for the big man.
A little pressure being applied here by Marikina, trying to get Makati to use as much as the clock.
Oh, Pableo got his defender up in the air. 2 opportunities, no go. A third one by Diokno.
Oh, Pableo letting his emotions get the best of him. I saw a little bit of a headbutt to the chest from Pableo on that play. Looking for a foul, but it wasn't given to him.
He had 2 opportunities at the basket. One off that pass, galing dun sa press break nila. Got the offensive rebound, was blocked on the way up. Now our officials reviewing that last sequence.
Well, as Makati being the youngest team, one of the younger teams here in the Mpbl, need to know how to stay calm and collected, especially in moments like this. These moments could make or break the game for them.
Ayan yung sinasabi mong headbutt ni Kobe Pableo to the chest of Jexter Tolentino.
A little bit of frustration being showed there. That's where maturity needs to come in. It's still a very manageable game, but plays like that will get them further away from their goal.
And our referees deciding that possession will stay with Makati.
And letting the physicality go on, but I guess that's how they've been calling the game, really letting them play.
Marikina still with a foul to give, while Makati already in the penalty. They swing it to Diokno, to the corner. Lastra to the opposite. Arpia for 3. Still doesn't drop para sa Makati.
Oh, a little pressure being applied.
Pableo is defending Enzo Hoson.
Makati can still be in this if they get a stop.
Isolation here up top. Enzo Hoson takes the 3 and makes it. What a big shot galing dito kay Enzo Hoson.
Oh, big shot, big shot. He knew he was going to take that shot. Kept dribbling, sizing up. 22 big points for Hoson after that 3-point play, after that 3-point shot.
Look at it. Once again, he had the speed advantage over Kobe Pableo. Sized him up, decided to go for the outside shot, but still was able to make it despite the defense there, and gives his team a 9-point advantage. Coach Viz Valencia taking his time out here. 53.5 seconds ang nalalabi dito. Here are your games tomorrow. That's going to happen at the Orion Sports Complex in Orion, Bataan. In our first match, Caloocan Excellence will be going up against Imus Bandera at 5 p.m. Second game is going to be the Batangas City Embassy Chill going up against the Bacoor City Strikers in a battle of South Division teams. And in our main attraction, Bataan will defend their home floor against the Quezon City MG Cars.
Well, Abby, that 3-point play might have just been the nail in the coffin, so to speak, for Makati. After a lot of second chance opportunities on offense, Makati just couldn't convert to keep the game close, and giving up one of the, if not the biggest 3-point shot of the game, just to give Marikina enough breathing room with the last 53.5 seconds left in the game.
Still a lot of time here para sa Makati to be able to make a game out of this, but this will be a very crucial possession para sa kanila. No room for error on this one. And if they will be able to get a shot off quickly, that will be the very best situation para sa kanila.
They need to run a good play to be able to find a good open and not force shot.
Diokno receives the inbound, attacks the defense.
Number 12, Mark Sumalakay is first.
And that's going to go against Sumalakay. That was a foul to give para sa Marikina. Next foul will put them over the limit.
40 seconds to shoot.
Let's see what set Makati runs out of the inbound.
Arpia having trouble with the basketball. Diokno dives for it. Santa Maria met by two defenders. Oh, shot clock violation. And even if he was able to get it off in time, that shot missed off to the left on that three-point try dito kay Kens Diokno.
Good defense played by Marikina on that possession, really scrambling and giving Makati a hard time to set up. Even Santa Maria didn't know how much time was left because of the scramble on the floor, forcing them into a shot clock violation.
77-68 is the score. 33 seconds remaining. Coach Elvis Tolentino takes his second to the last time out of this game. North Division team standings on your screens once again. Marikina at number 10 and Makati at number 11 at the bottom of the North Division team standings. Nueva Ecija obviously extending their winning run to 16 after that victory earlier against the Rizal Golden Coolers.
Again, anyone from 2 to 11 would be the biggest upset if they could beat Nueva Ecija with how strong they are, especially in this division. No losses, and like they showed in the first game, they really dominated in that game.
Marikina, they still have 8 games remaining on their schedule. Samantalang itong Makati still has 7 more matches to go before the end of their campaign. 22 teams this season, all playing 21 games apiece.
Marikina just needs to get this inbound. They can hold the ball. 14 seconds on the shot clock since they opted to inbound on the opposite end.
Marikina, Sual, Hoson, Tolentino, Opiso, and Sumalakay. That's a foul given up right away by Arpia.
They have to play the fouling game and hope they can convert on the other end and pray for misses on the free throw line for Marikina.
Hoson makes good on the first. Hoson has only missed once from the line in this game. 5 out of 6 from that area. 2 for 2 para dito kay Enzo Hoson. 24 points in this game para sa kanya. And Coach Vis Valencia will take his final timeout of this match. Marikina now up by 11 points. Makati has done a wonderful job of trying to get back into this game. In fact, they've had numerous attempts to be able to tie this game, pero it just wasn't dropping for them.
Yeah, Makati really showing that they are a young team, kind of getting excited at times. Instead of just being able to kick out the ball and set for a good offensive play, they end up forcing baskets and which leads Marikina to fast break points, or they don't take care of the basketball. They had their opportunity to get the lead early in the fourth quarter, but Marikina just showing to be too much for Makati.
31.9 seconds ang nalalabi dito. But definitely the effort, the energy was there para sa koponan ni Coach Vis Valencia. Kaya lang, it really doesn't matter if you don't make your baskets.
Yep, a win is a win, no matter how much, or by how many.
And the three-pointer doesn't drop para kay Larry Arpia. That was an open look And that has been the story of the third and fourth quarters para dito sa Makati. At one point of this game, their whole bench was really in celebration because ang ganda ng pinapakita nila. They were able to get stops, they were able to get steals, run in transition, get open baskets from the outside. Kaya lang, biglang minalas. And Marikina was able to hit their end of the bargain, able to convert on their attempts, keeping Makati at bay in this one and looking to get win number 4 of this season.
Credit the defense of Marikina for giving Makati a hard time. Like you said, their bench was up in arms when they were playing really well, but it was arrested by Marikina's defense and tenacity to get the rebounds. Oh, there's a little bit of color developing at the end of the game. Some arms flailing. Some unnecessary actions going on there.
Oh, that's really what you don't want to see with 13.7 seconds remaining in this game and the outcome all but decided here. Marikina looked to want to dribble out the clock on that possession, but Pableo still was challenging for that leather, and apparently there was a hit to the head nito ni Jexter Tolentino. So our referees now reviewing the sequence. Let's look at that again, Aldo. Tolentino was able to get the rebound. Opiso got the block out itong si Pableo.
Oh, trying to chase. Just flailing his arms, looking for contact. I guess it's a frustration foul as well. He had lots of attempts underneath, but couldn't convert on any, and the frustration got to him, leading to that frustration foul. Now, Coach Elvis still rampant on what should happen.
And Kobe Pableo subbed out of this game. The technical foul was called on Jason Opiso for retaliating after that event. Santa Maria now taking that shot.
Nahuhuli lagi ang pangalawa.
Now, ito naman sa kabilang panig, Jexter Tolentino will be taking two free throws because Kobe Pableo met it with an unsportsmanlike foul.
Game going a bit longer than it should because of the colorful development at the end of the game.
Coach Elvis still on the ears of the officials.
Oh, looks like maybe a technical foul given.
And Coach Elvis Tolentino met it with a technical foul here. Marikina will take a timeout.
I guess Coach Elvis just defending his players, saying there's more than what just happened over there. Looking for the referees to really be on top of that. And you can't blame him even though you're up. That's your players. That's your responsibility. So if you see something, maybe you feel like was a cheap shot, babantayan mo talaga yung mga play na ganun.
It's something that that has no room in our game, mga dirty plays na ganon. Kobe Pableo had no room in doing that kind of act. Our security head, Boss Rudy Distrito, going over to the bench of the Marikina Shoemasters to make sure that tempers have cooled down. 13.7 seconds na lang po ang nalalabid dito. At we're pretty sure that Marikina will run away with the victory here as they're up by 11 points, 81-69. Kobe Pableo has been escorted to the dugout to prevent any more fracas from happening here. Santa Maria will take the technical free throw para sa Makati.
Mpbl still joining with the opposite bench. Even though the game is over unofficially, still looking to get the last word in.
And Santa Maria sinks the technical free throw. So now 2 shots now ang ibibigay kay Jexter Tolentino because of that unsportsmanlike foul on Kobe Pableo. Tolentino has shot well from the 15-foot line in this game, and as I say that, missing on the first try, they will get ball possession after these 2 shots.
Eh, linamig lang yan kasi ang dami pangyayari.
Oo nga. Lamig nga naman kasi talaga ng aircon dito.
Daming pangyayari na ice. Missed both free throws but still comfortably up 11 points. Let's look for Marikina to dribble out the basketball.
Opiso will hold on here.
Obiso with a double-double for this game, holding on to the ball for the last possession and officially ending the game.
Now, Marikina able to weather a storm by Makati Manila Kingpin in this game. A lot of opportunities for the squad of Coach Viz Valencia to be able to get back in the driver's seat and take away this game galing sa Marikina. But it looks like Makati Manila Kingpin will extend their losing run here in the Mpbl and extend that to 14 games. Jason Opiso ang napili naming best player of the game. 16 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists. This player of the game is brought to you by OKBet, the official partner of the Mpbl, with OKBet own the win.
Running the floor, getting offensive rebounds, and getting more opportunities for his team to get points. 16 points, 11 rebounds. Double-double for Opiso this game.
Jason Opiso is with Gianna Llanes at courtside.
Jason, very fast-paced yung game natin ngayon. So para sa inyo, paano nyo na-sustain yung energy nyo throughout the whole game?
Sabi ni Coach LB sa amin na huwag kaming tumigil sa effort, sa yung teamwork po namin kasi yun nga, maliliit kami. Yun lang yung puhunan namin, yung teamwork sa yung puso namin paano maglaro sa laro.
And congratulations because you had a double-double today of 16 points and 11 rebounds. Ano talaga ang nagtulak sa'yo para mag-step up para sa kuponan nyo ngayon?
Ayun, kaya nagbibigyan ng lakas ng loob kasi nandito yung girlfriend ko, yung parents ko nanonood. Tsaka yung nagsusuporta sa Marikina, tsaka yung mga sponsor ko din namin, yung Sports Garage.
And speaking of everybody supporting Marikina, pasalamatan mo naman lahat ng sumusuporta sa inyo.
Nagpapasalamat kami sa Sports Garage, kay Coach LB, sa lahat ng sponsor ng Marikina. Ayun lang.
Thank you very much and congratulations. Once again, that was Jason Opiso. He had 16 points and 11 rebounds. And this player of the game is brought to you by OKBet, the official partner of the Mpbl. With OKBet, own the win. Back to you, Javi and Aldo.
Thank you so much, G. And once again, that was Jason Opiso, our player of the game. Games tomorrow dito sa Mpbl at the Orient Sports Complex. Caloocan going up against Imus in the first game. Second game, Batangas City Embassy Chill against the Bacoor City Strikers. And in our main event, it's going to be the Bataan Risers defending the home floor against the Quezon City MG Cars. Once again, that's going to happen at the Orient Sports Complex in Orion, Bataan. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on this National Heroes Day dito sa Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. For my partner, Coach Aldo Balinillo, for Ms. Gianna Llanes, this has been Javi Palanya. Thank you for tuning in once again. This is the Mpbl, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino.
Five, four, three, two, one. MPBL